What is WordPress? I've been asked that many times by people at networking events as well as my own clients. So if you're a business owner and you're not sure what WordPress is, or if you've heard of WordPress and want to try it out, let me explain to you what it is and what it means to you and your business. WordPress, it's a CMS or content management system, and what that means, it allows you to have your website built on top of this software, and the software allows you to have full control over managing your content. So if, let's say for example, you want to open your pages, you would just log into the secure login. It's a username and password that you get access to. Once you're in, you click on pages and you see the pages of your website. It's kind of like if you were to open a folder on your desktop. You see the pages listed out, it's there. So if you click into one of the pages, you can see the content, the title of the page. You can select stuff, move stuff around, insert text, bold stuff, insert pictures, and once you're done, you just click on update, and in real time, instantly, it's published on the front end of your website. If you are, for example, in the industry where you have a lot of recent news, events, current events, or if you're a business and you just want to have a blog to keep your customers informed, there's a feature for that as well called post. It's very similar to editing the pages. You click into the post, click on add new, you can type in the title that you want and the verbiage that you want the post to say, and then you click on publish, and instantly in real time it gets published to the front end of your website. It's that simple and straightforward. So the next time that you need to change a phone number, you don't have to call your current web person or whoever and wait 3 to 5 days, and it's like, I need to change my phone number. Well, that's going to be $50. Okay, you don't have to deal with any of that. With WordPress, it's really straightforward. It's simple to use. It's very similar to using Microsoft Word in terms of making changes. And there's a lot of SEO benefits to using WordPress. There's for all your blog posts or news posts, there's categories and there's tags, and what that allows you to do is tell the search engines, hey, this page or this post has these sets of tags or keywords, so next time someone searches for those tags or keywords, your website will appear higher for those corresponding tags or keywords. And there's also tons of plugins available that will help you with your SEO efforts. One of my favorite ones is called Yoast SEO, and what that allows you to do is once you have it installed, you can go into the page that you want to edit or modify the title or meta keywords, meta descriptions for, and you can just type it in there. There's no code to edit or any of that stuff. It's really straightforward, it's simple, and then you click on update and it's live. There's also tons of other plugins within WordPress that takes care of things like your robots.txt file, your sitemap, and tons of other things that will greatly help your website get ranked higher on Google. So in a nutshell, that's what WordPress is. It allows you to have full control over the content on your website, as well as you get to utilize all the SEO benefits of WordPress. So hopefully that is clear and straightforward. If you found this helpful, please like this video and also go to my blog, yanhuang.me, and subscribe to my newsletter. I keep my the people that have to subscribe with awesome updates, and usually it's stuff that, in my opinion, I think it's 100% helpful. So it's non-intrusive, all-inclusive, and exclusive content updates that I think you will find 100% useful. So subscribe, put in your email, it's really easy, and while you're on there, click on the like for Facebook and the +1 for Google+. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to go on my blog, click on contact, and ask me any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer and address any of your questions.